Hi, my name is Marianne. I am the founder and CEO of Smart Mentoring, and I am originally from Finland, Northern Europe, but currently we live with my family. I have a 2-year-old and a husband, and we live in Lisbon, Portugal. It would be really nice to see. Well, there's other Finnish people. Like, nice to see you there. And today we are going to be talking about really exciting topic. I think at least myself that about how to price your services at high priced price point, I would say. So today I will be sharing with you the simple guide and the secrets to landing high paying clients worth 10K or more. And actually, now I need to say that I was even thinking about that we were talking about 20K offers because one of our clients just closed deal which was worth 20K. So it's actually funny that I have built this whole structure and the simple guide to actually create 20K offer. But I think it's cool if you do that. It would be really amazing to see that you would get that kind of value out of this live. So let's start. And so my story in shortly is that I started from zero without network, savings, or any experience. I would say now like 6.5 years ago when I was just 20 years old. And the funny thing is, if we think about pricing, that my first clients, like for me, I remember starting with this social media management service, and I remember putting the highest price. Like I had these three different prices, like the basic, premium, and exclusive offers, and I had 3 different price points as well. And the highest price point was then 400 euros, and it was including all the taxes and everything. So I remember actually having this really low price offer, which at that point felt to me that it's really high, like nobody would actually pay that for me. And that would be like monthly recurring revenue to my business that I just started. So I remember starting out from there, and when the entrepreneur actually took the exclusive, like the premium, the biggest offer that I had for them, I understood that, okay, well, let's try another price. And it was a little bit higher and a little bit higher after that. So I really started from like zero when it comes to pricing your services. And now, today, we are helping with my team, other entrepreneurs to build like 20K offers, for example, or actually the highest number is 200K offer that our client has offered to some clients. So it's really like started from zero, and then we are now we are here. And I've seen this happening with like thousands of our clients that like I've had also in the past with my online courses in Finland, where most of our clients have been since now. But like this is something that we've been seeing, like this change, like you need to do some mindset shifts, but also have the perfect strategy and the reasons actually to ask the higher price from your target audience. So there's like different things, and please comment if this sounds like you are still thinking about pricing stuff. It would be really nice to see any of your questions. Also, if you have, please just share with me so I can answer them in the end of this live. But yeah, so you should definitely stay until the end, because I have wrote down some amazing tips that we are like this is not some theory, but we have actually used in the business. And this has helped over 200 of our clients to skyrocket their businesses. So I really hope that you will stay until the end. And now also going back to the fact that I struggled for years in my business because I worked for 2 years without even being able to pay myself salary. And that was the point when I was trying to scale my online coaching business and selling $20 to $200 online courses, workshops, and other stuff like that, and like ebooks, for example. and I managed to sell over 1,000 of them, but I wasn't still like able to pay myself salary because all the money was going to Facebook ads, funnels, and all the experts and gurus that I was paying to build those things up for myself and my business. And in the summer of 2021, so now approximately like 2 years almost ago, I had the lowest point in my business that I've had until this point, and it was when my business that I have bootstrapped, like I have only put my own money into it, and it was over 7K in loss, and that was my own money, and I was like, oh my god, like what am I going to do? How am I going to get this business up and running and positive like revenue and like profit, and to keep it going. So that's when I actually realized that I need to have something really valuable to sell so that I can get the profit to my business that I needed to get the business profitable. So that's the thing that I actually, like, I had this big, like this turning point, low point in my business. And actually that was the reason that I ended up changing everything from the low price $20 online mini workshops to these like high priced like premium offers. And I actually spent, after that, when I was thinking about it, like, and also at that point I spent 1 year, like whole 1 year, thinking about that what could I sell with $5,000, like what would I sell with that kind of price, like over and over again, that I would grow my business faster and have a sales team selling for me. And that's what I was thinking. And now I want to share this with you. Like, you have come here, like I really appreciate you taking the time out of your day, looking at this live or this recording later. And I'm going to tell you like what I came up with in that whole year. And this is something that I have now been able to implement in my own business to grow it to 7 figures in less than 3 years. And that's why I really hope that you will take this seriously and like really start thinking like, how could you implement this to your own business? And so the first thing that you might think, and the common problems are that you think that you need more experience to be able to ask 10K, 20K, or even 5K of your services or your coaching, for example, or online program or whatever, like it doesn't matter. But I need to say that I'm still 26 and I've been able to build this whole business with these premium offers. So like I didn't have the experience when I started as an entrepreneur. Of course, I've gained experience while working on it, but I would say that you only need to be one step ahead to be able to actually offer people the type of coaching or services that they get the value that is already something that people are willing to pay you high price point. And also another thing is that you can actually really easily gain the experience and the skills, like not the experience but the skills, to have the skill that actually is worth for someone, for example 20K offer. And also another problem that I see people doing is that because you don't have the money yourself, you have this mindset that, okay, well, I wouldn't pay that much for anything. And that's the reason that I think that no one else is going to pay that much either. And that's also one thing that I've noticed in my own life, that when I purchased my first €200 or dollar online course, then I was able to ask $49 or at maximum $200 of my online course. So, and then when I invested 2K, for example, then I was able to raise the price a little bit more. And then when I was paying like a 15K, like of course the price point also went up. So I learned it in a way that, okay, well, I am the kind of customer now that I would be willing to pay 20K for something to like get my problem solved. And you don't understand that, of course, like, or you can understand it, but it doesn't feel correct when you don't do that yourself, or when you wouldn't do that yourself. But let me tell you that it's actually like there are people out there who are happy to pay 20K, 30K, even 50K, 100K for something that you could put together and actually get people to pay you the price. And also, you just don't know what would be like the other problem. I need to have some context here. So one last problem that you might have is that you just don't know what would be valuable enough to put high price tag on it. So that's also one problem. And now I'm going to share the simple guide and the secrets to landing those high paying clients worth 10K or even more. And this is 3-step guide. And the first thing is that your offer needs to, or like, let's start again, because you need to be thinking about the basic human needs. It doesn't matter if you're selling to businesses or consumers, like direct to consumers, like it doesn't matter, because everybody who are doing, like everyone who is doing those purchasing decisions, they are people, they are like humans. So having those human needs, the first thing is like the wealth, health, and relationships are like the main topics that people actually are willing to like, or like popular topics, or like some things that these actually touch the basic human needs. And that is why people are so easily like it's easier for them to pay higher price point at these topics than something else. For example, how to learn to sing, or how to start knitting, or like something like that. Like it doesn't make sense to pay 20K to learn something like that. But if you can actually figure out how to improve your clients' wealth, health, or relationships, that's something that people are happily paying you 10K or more. And also, you need to think of a problem that already exists, and people are willing to get that problem solved. So there needs to be an urgency already. Like it shouldn't be that you are starting and like creating urgency, like creating something unique and new. Like that's not the case. Like if you want to just charge 10K or more, you need to solve a problem that already exists. Like hearing people say that, going through like these type of online like Facebook groups, you can see like what are the main problems that people are having, like, and how you could solve that problem, and ask a high price for it. And also the third thing, I'm going to check if there's any questions. No, if you have any, just let me know. So you need to choose a target audience that values your offer more than others. That is the third thing. And this sounds super simple, but if you are still watching and thinking about this, like how can I do this? Then this is something that you need to hear, because other people are willing to pay for same thing, different prices. So if you think about, for example, company that is already doing, like for example, if you can increase somebody's sales, for example, with 1%, that's a little, like really little raise, but I would say like 1 or like 5%. That number of like revenue would be different for somebody who is just starting out and is already making like $0 or $2,000 per month, than some entrepreneurs or like companies that are already doing, for example, 100K or 1 million or 10 million per month. So for them to grow their revenue with 1 to 5% would be like in millions. So that's also something that you need to think about in a way that you are going to structure your offer, that it's going to be worth 10K or more. And also some other tips. I now see that Nicole, for example, is working on creating a no-brainer offer. Like I really love that. I love the way that you describe it. Do you have any questions about it? But like other tips that I would say from my own experience is that make a list of like, instead of going to masses, like you shouldn't be thinking about and especially when you're just starting out and trying to validate the offer that you're creating, like to get your first 5 to 10 clients, you shouldn't be just like trying to go to masses with it if it's like something like 10K or more, but rather make a list of dream 100 clients and personally contacting them one by one, and actually like having 100% of conversion rate of like getting answers from those people. If you start thinking about it in this way, you're going to be writing a whole different letter, like for example on email. Like you should try all the different tactics to get in front of them in the beginning when you don't have any experience. Like this is in the beginning, like cold emailing, phone calling, like all these things, but not like mass call calling or mass outreach messaging, but actually doing something really personal. Like we've seen this in my business, like when we actually put effort into it, like look at the people like that they are our ideal clients, it's like people are answering, like we have grown or like rate, like the percentage which, for example in LinkedIn we can track this, like how many people are answering, and the answer is like we have grown it from under 10% to over 20% by just like doing little tweaks like that. And also focus on long form content in order to get their attention, like these people's attention who are these premium clients. So this is also something that I want to be talking a lot more on my own YouTube channel, and create longer trainings, for example, because I've actually analyzed myself as a buyer who has already bought like online courses, services with more than 200K, and like I know what it's like to do like 50, like buy a 50K program, for example. And what I need for that is long form content to actually get my trust. And it doesn't mean just video. It can also be blog posts or email newsletters. So I would definitely focus more on that than Insta Reels or like TikToks, like short TikToks. So more like focusing on long YouTube videos, trainings, and email newsletter and that type of content to get the attention of those people who are the premium clients. Yeah, so I don't see any questions here, but let me tell you a little bit more about what we do in my business. So in Smart Mentoring, we have already helped over 200 entrepreneurs to validate and create their first or next premium offers. And they have been worth from 2K to 200K. And we have this like process where we can actually promise you to get your first 5 to 10 clients, like validate your offer in 12 weeks, and to get your first paying clients, 5 to 10 paying clients in 12 weeks. Like, of course, like nothing is like, I said this stupid word of like promise that, like I can promise that this process definitely works, but if you don't, like if you wouldn't, like if that happened that you wouldn't get those clients, it means that your offer isn't great enough. Like that is not no-brainer offer yet. Like we have the process, like you don't need to have the audience, you don't need to have the followers. Like we've had, for example, this holistic business coach, for example, who got her first 20K month with less than 100 Instagram followers. So I am certain, and I know I've seen this in my career when I've helped over 1,000 entrepreneurs, and I'm certain that most of entrepreneurs, and especially, I hate to say this, female entrepreneurs who are just starting out, are focusing on the wrong things. And the focus should be on money-making activities, and also not counting like how many new followers you will get, but rather how many leads you will get, how many calls do you get booked to your calendar to sell your offers to? Because the more you make offers, the more you are going to get sales. And now I got a question from Lisa. What is your view on selling single meetings versus packages like meeting for 3 to 5 times? This is a good question, and I think it's about online coaching or like coaching in general. And what we do, we don't sell time, we don't sell like this type of or we don't create these type of packages with our clients usually. But what we do is we offer like, we need to take our clients to a specific outcome, and it doesn't matter like what it takes to, if it's like 3 meetings or 5 meetings or even less. Like I, for example, purchased this 50K mastermind for myself, and I only get one-on-one meeting per 3 months in a year. So it's not a lot, like it's 4 meetings. So, and I paid 50K for it. So this is the example of that. It's actually, the value doesn't come from the meetings or the hours that you're spending with your clients, but it actually comes if you can get your client to the outcome that they want to go. So that's where we focus, and that is why not only our clients are getting huge and like incredible results, but also our clients are getting amazing results because of this, because we build these offers in a way that these people are actually getting the results. Like we are not giving hours and hours long of training or material, for example, like traditional online coaching online courses are doing, but we are giving them the minimum amount of like training material, and then we just want to see them to work. And we have coaches to help with that, like keeping our clients accountable and actually like giving them feedback when they are working in the business and they are already doing like, so it like this doesn't, for example, working with us, it's not about like having the time to take this course, but it's actually working in your business to get this result. And that's what I would actually say. And the next question that I would ask from Lisa, for example, is that, okay, well, what would these people get in this like 3 or 5 meetings? And could we go from there, and could we come up with really like no-brainer killer offer that like people are happy to pay for, because they get this bold promise that, okay, well, you will get to this in 12 weeks, in 6 months, or whatever the time is. But yeah, I can see more people joining. I'm really excited because I just got like really excited about this topic. And if you can hear me, like if you know me, this is not my usual voice. I've lost my voice. But if this is something that you need help, we have expert team members who can help you with this. And it doesn't really, like, you are not committing to anything else but just showing up for this call to get the help from us to get those 5 to 10 clients for your new or next premium offer. I'm just sending the link here. But also I got another question. Should a person close the deal yourself or get closer? Well, what I've done, I've wanted to automate my business because I have a child. I have like a 2-year-old who is currently with her dad, and I wanted to get a sales team to help me with the sales. So I have that, but in the beginning I took like a lot of sales calls to actually like get good at what I do. So definitely, like I would say that in the beginning you can do this by yourself. And actually I miss selling. Like I'm planning on trying and testing a new offer that we could be offering this year, and I'm planning on selling it myself because I just want to get on those calls. Like we have the best sales process, and like I just got this comment from one of our clients who was hating sales and before she joined our program. And when we gave her the process and the systems and the script, like the ready-made script that you can just like start with that, like and get familiar with this sales process with the ready-made script, which has been already used to close millions of worth in sales. So she actually started loving sales, and she just sent me this message last week to our client community and talking about it like this is the biggest improvement in her life, that she actually started enjoying sales, which is of course important if you want to get sales in your business and grow your business. And that's what you need to do. And in the beginning, it's really good that you are doing it by yourself. And also, I have my own mentor who is doing like 8-figure business, and she also just yesterday I had a call with her, and she said that she's still taking calls from time to time so that she knows what the others like what are their ideal clients actually thinking, and like learning from them. So I think it's really good to start loving it. But I'm going to be ending this call right now. And I really hope that you got some value out of it. And this is going to be as a recording. And if you have any questions later on, just write them in the comments. I will be making sure that at least our team is going to be checking the comments, and I'm going to be answering them. And please also, I would really appreciate you to going to my YouTube channel and subscribing my channel there, because I'm going to be sharing really candid and open like things about business and building businesses now and in the future. So actually I'm going to be like, it's hard for me to find my own YouTube channel, but this is it. Please go there and subscribe, and see you next week. Already I have another exciting topic that I'm going to be talking about in this live. So see you, and hope you like this live call. Thank you. Bye bye.